If the next week announcement is to announce 5 chapters to go, I'm going to pull a Gintoki from this chapter on the entire Weekly Shonen Jump staff. Chapter 604 has a lot to live up from the last chapter. The last chapter has a strong build, strong hype, and just have a lot of intense atmosphere. 604, Gintama. It sticks out differently from other Weekly Shonen Jump series today and perhaps all time. Not because it's comedy, not because of characters, not only because of what this whole entire series stands out, what Sorochi understands, what to create a war arc, what to create the atmosphere, what to make the characters show you rage, what is the dark nature, what to make the war into something that is so riveting, so intense, so great. It tells you everything what this war has to be done, what everything has to show the character that has the connection, that has the driving force that you want to get behind the protagonist. Chapter alone is fantastic. This is how you compel audience to get intensified by its story. It does much more than what other series that I have read for the past half decade that they failed miserably in the introduction. Gintama is still in the beginning, but it is already telling me that this war arc is already going to be among the best. Sorochi knows how to create a compelling story with this war. It has the way to compel us with these characters. We want to see Gintoki to get his hands on Usuro. We want Usuro to go down. We want every character to survive. We want every character to win this war. This chapter has intense action, all with this crazy moment, all the crazy choreography. It was so approaching to Senin level. It was that close. You could tell that Sorochi knows how to balance that out in order to make still shonen without having to toning it down. Does not want to play safe and needs to show why war is cruel, why it is so grim, and this is how you do it with the intense action from Gintoki going against a new character or the character that have been waiting for a long time with the Naraku 3 Crows, which is Hisugi. Gintoki goes straight after him. What I love about this entire chapter is the visual of showing how this war is so grim. Not only is it so grim, but it also shows you the character, mainly Gintoki. Gintoki actually is in range. He is the guy that really going for a kill. And here's the thing people might not notice, but the fact he went for the kill immediately against Hisugi without knowing that he has an immortality of the same as Usuro, just the mere fact that he was going for a kill is already very scary thought. It gives you the idea this guy is very serious, is very pissed off, and the way how he tells everybody is like, all I see is a villain, I'm killing everybody in this area. That is sick. That is awesome. At the same time, it not only makes him badass, it also gives you that sense of crazy driven emotion of rage from Gintoki, where it begins with that panel shot of Gintoki already looking so incredibly pissed and does not give a damn of killing these characters off, and they keep coming back and forth and back and forth. The visuals of this chapter is so damn good. I always like the choreograph from Sorochi. He knows how to make this action very intense, and it's just stills images. Imagine in animated form, you will get the feeling of how much intense this whole one battle scene. What I really love about this chapter it's just seeing Gintoki so rage up, and he's not even following along for what everybody's telling him to back away, back off, we can't win. But he is so out of control that he really want to kill Usuro, as Usuro keep taunting. Just shows you how much of an evil villain this guy is. Keep saying the same word about your swords cannot reach me, would never reach me. Gintoki is just so enraged. You just want him to win. You want him to slice him up. You want him to kick his ass. You want to see Usuro taken down. But the action is so much intense. The atmosphere, the way how grim the war scene looks like, the way how the visual captures these characters struggling to fight back these zombies. They cannot kill them. Even this chapter has courtesy to put a Kochikame reference, but and at the same time it has to be done in a more serious manner. It is there, but you could tell this entire chapter it was this intense that he has to put it like that without having to make it a comedy route. It is something that he really has to do because this is the story he wants to tell. How one man can really be so enraged of one other guy who resembles to his master. At the same time, it causes madness. He does not want to acknowledge him as a sensei, but wants to acknowledge him as a villain, as a guy he wants to kill. And just seeing how Nobleman keep telling him, we can't beat them, we cannot beat the Liberation Army. She even apologized, thinking that she can really do this just for 4 of them, but the scenario just gets worse and worse. All the combat choreography is intense with so many stabbing through the mouth, and the way he thrust them was so insane. Like, holy shit. I'm sorry, but that's how I'm feeling. I get that's how dark it is. This whole entire thing is dark. It's not because it's so dark I like this chapter a lot. I like this chapter a lot because it really captures of how the war should feel like, how the war should put them into a place of something that is a dark reality, a dark nature of all the round scenario with the Naraku just keep coming back and forth and they have to keep killing them in so many grueling ways, slicing their neck, kicking them so hard to the neck twist, slicing them in half, stabbing left and right. It's not only because of the dark nature, it's just the fact that we keep seeing Gintoki just look so incredibly pissed. The atmosphere of him wanting to kill Usopp so damn bad. It reminded me of the other series, which I won't spoil you, but it's the other series that when they finally meet each other, there's one guy just go insane and then he just takes out anybody on his path. That's Gintoki. That is something I never thought I would see in this chapter, and I was like really glued by this entire thing because not only I want to see him win, but I don't want him to lose his focus. He was losing so much focus on the whole scene. This war is the way how you do it. Not only the action is great, not only the action is intense, not only the atmosphere is phenomenal, even a cliffhanger just give you that grueling feeling of hoping that Nobleman survived from that blast. She may have survived, but I just don't know if she lose something. I hope she doesn't lose anything. I just hope she gets a little bit damaged and that's it. But it is scary and it's something that is really going to make you so anticipated for the next chapter. I'm really anticipated for the entire arc. This arc is so damn fantastic. It is something I've been dying for. This is how you do it. This is the one I've been waiting for. This series is just something that needs to be known. This series should have continued in the United States. It's already against the law to not continue Gintama in the United States. I don't care what anyone said. I don't know why this series is not continuing again. Right now we're getting an English dub, which is actually fantastic. I mean, I don't know if English dub would be any great. At least we're getting something out of it. At least Gintama is getting more recognized. And I hope it's not because of the action. Because the action is intense as always. But it has to be recognized as an entire package. Gintama itself is just one incredible series that I'm truly going to miss when it all comes to an end. Chapter 604 gets a 10!
Unfriggin' believable!
This series doesn't rely on the huge flash like a big explosion, big beam, big blast. It relies on being grounded level, emotional invested characters, and all around great compelling storytelling. I read and watch Gintama for the entire package, not for the action scene. I do believe a lot of people go for the action, and that's why you hear a lot of more talking of Gintama as of late. Thanks to the Shogun assassination arc, I always like the series as an entire package. I always like when it comes to the action. A lot of people probably just like to see swinging swords. They probably not realize how much compelling these stories has within each of choreography of his combat. That's what makes Gintama such a fantastic series, and this is why you guys are here to read this series along the way to the end of the journey, and that's why I'm here to continue to be invested with this series until the very end. My thoughts are told. Don't let yours on hold. Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.